Hello everybody, this is Anna, on Ravelry also known as Anna-Nita, as well as our group is called Anna-Nita, and on Instagram my name is Annalena Nita, which is my full name. So this is our third episode and I'm very glad and happy to have you here with me. We already have over 60 subscribers, I think. I didn't count the last days because I was very busy, but now I'm happy to have you here again. So I think we should start right now with whips, because I unfortunately have no finished object, but it's okay, I'm fine with this. And I will show you what I have in all my pretty, woo, it worked, project bags behind me. Let's start with this one. It's an acquisition as well, because it's a very, very pretty project bag from Fondant Fibers. I ordered it I think a bit more than a week ago, and it was very quick. I'm sorry, I had it very quick, and I ordered also a few minis. I will show you later, but I'm so in love with this bag. It's I don't know, maybe medium size. I think she has only one size, but compared to other project bags, I think it's medium size. I could compare it with Molly's bags from a homespun house, then you can see it. It's so pretty. I like the fabric above, and this one, it's very nice together. I like this feminine vintage looking, and I like that she has, I think it's a leather band as a zipper pole, because I like it to be long so that I can grab it easily and close and open it fast. I know these cute tiny little progress keepers are also very nice, but I prefer long handles. Okay, and in this bag is my A Stitch in Time or Cozy Memories blanket. It is a Stitch in Time blanket because I'm knitting a few blocks, frame it with white yarn and sew it together in the end. But it's also a Cozy Memories blanket for me, because the idea behind it, it's the same, I think. There's a lot of yarn in it which I used for other projects. For example, this is my blue block. I'm sorry, I should show you the whole thing. I will insert photos this time because I found my mistake with iMovie. The last two episodes I used YouTube for titles and so on, but you weren't able to see it on iPhone, on mobile phones and tablets. So this time I will be able to insert titles and random information with iMovie. Okay, back to the memories again. This one is the yarn I used for my first pair of socks I showed you last time. Just one example. And this one, let me see, can you see the sparkle? Not really. Oh, it's so pretty, but you can't see how pretty it is. It's from Fondant Fibers. It's one of the minis I bought, and they are very generous minis. I think 20 gram. This one is No Makers, another mini I bought. You will see it in the acquisitions. Oh, this is Hedgehog Fibers Monet. I received it from Sarah. Hello, Sarah, from Love Sockwool podcast. This is also from Sarah, and I was so glad that she sent it to me because I was so grateful. It's woolen vine yarns, and it's the sparkle base. Maybe you don't really see the sparkle. Oh, there, a tiny little bit, not very good, but it has sparkle. You can trust me. But I don't know the colorway name. Sarah tagged it, but I threw it away, and now I don't know the colorway name. But it's so pretty, and I think there are a lot of Woolen Vine yarns fans out there, and you will already scream at me the right colorway name. Yes, and there are a lot of Hofer yarns. Aldi, Hofer, I told you a lot about it. This one, this one, this one is also Hofer, I told you. And this one, oh, this is from a swap, it's a Regia. Yeah, I like it. I have a lot of fun with this project and I enjoyed it the last days a lot. You know how it is. Sometimes you are in mood for big shawls or for hats or socks, and the last days I so loved this project because with the Cozy Memories or Stitch in Time blanket you are able to play with all the different yarns and you avoid to cast on every project you have in your mind. And now I have so many lovely sock yarns. I would love to cast them all on, but it's not good to do this. So if I think I'm getting, how do you call it, cast on itis, I grab my Cozy Memory and play with the yarns. I really enjoy this project. It's my second block, so there are a lot more to do. Now in my bag from Molly, a homespun house, I have a pair of socks I started a few weeks ago and I knit a bit on it, so I thought I should show you. Also, this is Hofer yarn, Aldi yarn, and it looks like this. It's the blueberry waffle pattern. I don't know, it looks a bit busy, I think, a bit untidy, but even though I like it. And I always, as I said, knitting cuff, heel and toe in a corresponding color. And it's the same yarn. It came in one package. This I'm knitting on 2.5 millimeter needles, but I prefer 2.0 now, but I have only one set of 2.0 DPNs. It's a bit loose. Yeah, I will see how it turns out. My Frankfurt bag again. I don't know, this was my very favorite bag, but this one is, I think, at the moment my favorite one. Maybe because the Cozy Memory is in it. But this will stay very special to me because it was made for me, especially for me. So, yeah, my fall socks. I did a little bit of progress. I'm always doing this not to lose my needles, although I have a very nice DPN holder. On the go I'm using it, because if I have it in my big bag or rucksack on my back and I'm stuffing all other stuff in it, it's much safer in this DPN cozy or DPN holder, I don't know. Okay. This is my sock. Yeah, you can see it. I think there are about 4 centimeters left before I can start my toe. And I don't know if I should write after that, finishing that sock, should start the second one. Hey, the sparkle. Or if I should do what my heart says and cast on the All Hallows Eve socks with a yarn from Molly from a homespun house. Because it's pretty and I want to knit something else. I don't really have that bad second sock syndrome, but mostly I start another pattern or another yarn, and when I'm in the middle of the first other sock, I start the second one. I don't know. I like to play with yarn. And it's sparkly. This white yarn is the same yarn I'm framing my Cozy Memories or Stitch in Time blanket with. It's very soft. And it has much halo. Do you see it? Yes, yeah, there you can see it. And the halo gives the coziness. And it's so perfect for now because after a few hot days we have fall again, and I think the fall will stay now. I hope the summer won't get back because I love fall, as I said. And now I watched a lot of other podcasters and they say the same. Maybe it's because we are knitters that we love fall so much, because for what are we knitting all those nice cozy items? For the cold days, I think. And I love to light candles, drink tea, also coffee, but I don't drink coffee the whole day. I know in the US it's you're used to drink a weaker coffee. Is it right? Weaker? I don't know. No espresso, I mean. And you drink it the whole day. But normally I only drink in the morning and in the afternoon, and over the day I'm drinking tea. Where I come from, we have a very famous black tea. It's a blend of, I think, 4 or 5 different black teas. It's called East Frisian tea. It's because the blend is from East Frisia. And I so love it. You can drink it with sugar, but we have special sugar. I really can't describe it. Maybe next time I will show you this. The sugar is called Kluntje. It's a German word, Northern German word. And you put it in your cup, then you give the tea in your cup, and then it makes I can't describe it better. I don't know, it makes this funny and cozy noise, and it always reminds me at my grandma and grand aunt, where I drank it a lot with sugar. At home I don't drink it with sugar. I don't know why, but and then you can drink it with milk. I prefer it with milk. You can also drink it without. But I love this tea. Every time I brew it and smell it in the cup, it's overwhelming how many memories come in my mind from my childhood to now. I love that tea, I really do. And a lot of people don't like black tea. And I say them always, try my tea. Try our East Frisian tea. It's totally different. It's no Assam, it's no Darjeeling. It's totally different. It's not that it has a very spicy but soft taste, and it's so delicious. The best tea in the world. So now I'm stopping my advertisement. Okay. Oh yes, and then last time I told you I would like to start the 3 colors of Kashmir Shawl by Joji Locatelli, but I will start after making progress on my Missoni scarf, with the mohair. I didn't do any progress, but I started the 3 colors of Kashmir Shawl, and I'm enjoying it. I'm in the middle of a row. It's difficult to show the whole shawl because I'm doing the striping now, and you only knit stockinette, and it's a bit boring. I told you that I have problems with long rows, and if you don't have to do anything, just knitting stockinette, it's a bit boring for me. Okay, I will try to show you. You start with, how do you call, is it lace already? In German we say Lochmuster. Word by word translation would be whole pattern. That sounds stupid. Okay. And these are my two colors, and the contrasting color will be white. There will be a lot of stitches on my needle. Now I think I have about 300 or 400 roundabout. And I'm knitting this. These are the cakes. Squishy, they're so squishy. It's Lana Grossa Meilenweit Kashmir sock yarn with 5% cashmere in it, and it really makes a difference. These 5% are so changing this sock yarn. The rest is merino and nylon. Oh, you say MCN blend, right? It sounds so fancy. MCN blend. Okay, these are my whips. I didn't do a lot of progress, but I knit on a few different ones, so it's okay. I'm not, oh, okay. I was going to say I'm not a project knitter, but that's not really true. I'm a progress and, or do you say progress? I think the people from England say progress. I like the sound of this word. Okay, so I'm a progress and a project knitter. On the one hand, I like to have this sock finished to wear it, or the shawl, especially the shawl. Also the blanket, but you know what I mean. But I also like to just knit on the thing I really enjoy at the moment. I don't want to stress myself in my free time. That would be very weird. As a perfectionist, it's difficult to relax and say, hey, come on, finish this sock another time, next week, next month. You like to knit on your blanket. Even the blanket won't be finished next week or next month. The sock could be, but you're enjoying it right now, so do it. I think we have to get the deadlines in our work or school time enough, and in our free time we should just enjoy what we're doing. Do what you love and love what you do, and then you will be happy and healthy, I think. So now I think we could go to, oh yes, the segment things I knit but I don't wear. I told you about my lace shawl, my first shawl, and my first lace shawl. And by lace, I mean the yardage. I really used fine, thin lace yarn. It's merino, 100% merino by, I think, Lana Grossa. I don't know exactly. It's many years ago. And yes, there are mistakes in it, and I didn't block it well. But the main problem is my bind off. I didn't know how to bind off loosely. I used a bigger needle, but it didn't help. Now I would do the Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. I enjoy this method very much because it's quick, it's effective, it's easy, it's stretchy. But this one I cast it off to, in the camera it looks very big, but it's not big. I can show you. If I would wear it, I really have to, it's a shawlette. I wouldn't wear it this way. It looks stupid, I think. And you wouldn't be able to see the lace. I would love to wear it this way. Okay, it looks grainy on me. But it's difficult to wear it this way without a brooch, because it will get off the shoulders. Now you won't see anything. I tried it with a brooch, and I tried it, let me see, kind of this way, but it's too small. Let's be honest. Face the truth, it's too small. But I love the color. It's wine red, wine red. And it's very soft, and I like the pattern. But I now prefer shawls shaped as not really half circle, like the 3 colors of Kashmir Shawl from Hohi Locatelli. These shapes I prefer. I don't really like triangular shawls, because you always have this bandana look. It's so difficult to do it with the screen because you see it the other way around, but you know what I mean. You know, it's always this cowboy bandana Western look. I don't like it. I really don't. So I don't know what to do with it. Maybe someone would be happy about this kind of shawlette. Maybe I should keep it in case I will change my mind or will find a way to wear it. I don't know. It was so much work, and I had this big chart, and it was my first more complicated pattern. You would say, oh, that's easy. For me, back then it wasn't easy at all, and I really had to concentrate, and it had to be quiet around me, no TV, no music, on the kitchen table, the big chart with a ruler to follow it right, and counting every stitch. And I didn't use stitch marker because I had no stitch markers. I didn't know they exist. So maybe nowadays it would be easier for me to do it. So things I knit but I don't wear. It's very soft. So it's a pity. Okay, let's go over to acquisitions. One acquisition I showed you already. It's this lovely bag from Fondant Fibers. And I ordered minis from Fondant Fibers. Now I have my lovely yarn bowl with all the lovely minis. I will show you right now. One of the minis I already made a ball out of. Out of 2. I showed you one mini from Fondant Fibers. It was the glittery one. This one. And I show you the ball also. Hey, yeah, now you can see the glitter. I think it's 20 gram. And they are very big. Okay. This is one of the minis. I'm sorry, I don't have the name, I think. I'm not sure if she labeled them. I will look it up and maybe write it on the screen. The other one, also from Fondant Fibers. That's very pretty. It will get in my blue block also. There are blues, purples, browns, whites, creams. Very nice. And now the skeins. They are so pretty. Maybe I should show it one at a time. Oh, the light changed. So soft, very, very soft. It's merino, colorful, and she's so lovely. I think I have it here. She also added a stitch marker with a personal note. Thank you, Anna, for your order. I'm sorry. Let me see. Yes, there it is. There's the card. It's so cute. I really appreciate those things. That's the reason why I like to order at indie dye shops and not the big companies, because you won't get a personal note from Lana Grossa or I don't know, Regia or all the other companies. They can't. I know they have too many customers, but that's the reason why we should order. One of the many reasons why we should order from Indie Dyer. And now I want to show you the stitch marker. I had it on my blanket, but then I took it off, yes, to be able to show you. So we should do it this way. Yeah. A rose and with a orange pearl. That's pretty. I like the color. I don't like silver that much. I really would wear it as, you know, here. It's very pretty. And I didn't expect it. It was here, hanging here, and thank you, Annalena. It made my day, because I had a rough day this day when the package arrived, and when I opened it I was in the seventh sky, or heaven. How do you say this? In German we say im siebten Himmel, but you can, you're so happy to can say heaven and sky, and I don't know how you would say it. Seventh heaven, I think. Okay, these were my fondant fibers acquisitions. And then I blame Nina for this order, because she always is talking about how wonderful, brilliant Amanda from No Makers dyes the yarn, and Nina always has something from No Makers on her needles, and I often looked up the website, the web shop, and there was a lot I would like, but it's so difficult for me to get because it's very expensive to order it here to Austria, and unfortunately I had to pay a lot of duty at my postal office. I was a bit angry because I paid a lot, and then I also have to pay a lot of duty. I think it was nearly 30 euros. Only duty. Okay, I think we should start with the big ones. I told you I'm already preparing for Christmas or Advent. I ordered Christmas ham on the sparkle base, and it's so soft. It's like hedgehog fibers, very soft, and I think as soft as hedgehog fibers. I like it, and I think it's so funny. Christmas ham. What a funny colorway name. Christmas ham. And this colorway I wanted for so long. It's s'mores. And correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't s'mores candy? Isn't it a candy you can melt over a fire? Correct me if I'm wrong. Please write it in our group. By the way, come to our group and chat with us. And say me, is it the candy you can melt over the fire like marshmallows? It looks so tasty. And it looks also like cappuccino to me. Maybe that's the reason why I like it so much. And I love these earthy tones, browns and creams and beige. Okay, and the last one is so exciting because my all-time favorite series is Gilmore Girls. I watched all the episodes 5 times, I think. I love them. I love Lorelai, Rory, Kirk, Miss Patty, Luke. I love them all, and I want to live in Stars Hollow. And that's the reason why I ordered the Stars Hollow colorway on Sparkle Gnome. And it's so perfect. First, it's perfect because these are the most perfect fall colors, and I love fall, and I want to knit all the fall socks. That was the first reason. The second reason why it's perfect, the name Stars Hollow is so perfect because you always see the fall colored trees in the Stars Hollow. I think nearly over 50% of this series is playing in autumn. And it's so pretty. It's so Stars Hollow. It's so perfect. I would love to visit New England, New Hampshire, and all this area one day. I think that's the area of the USA I really would most love to visit one day. New England. It's so pretty. It reminds me of Austria. The nature is very similar to Austria. All the trees and mountains. Okay, and then I'm so sorry, but I was so curious how these colorways are knitting up. I showed you one of the No Makers minis already in my blanket that I didn't let it in the package to show you the pretty package and let you hear the crinkling and stuff, but I will insert a photo, then you can see how it was packed and arranged and everything, but I wasn't that patient to let it in there. So I ordered the fall mini skein bundle, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 or 6 were in one package, and now I show you the fall colors. I don't know if this guy was in the fall package or in the other package I ordered. It was the Grab 10 mini skein bundle. So these minis are so gorgeous. And they are so cute. They are so tiny. I love all the tiny things. So I will show you this. This is Nut Stars Hollow. It's Kicking Leaves, I'm pretty sure. This should be Coffee, 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 the Gilmore Girls colorway. And the rest, I'm sorry, I don't know. I will picture the unpacked, I will insert the picture of the unpacked, unboxed, I don't know. No, the boxed versions, and Amanda wrote everything down. This should be pumpkin spice latte? No, I don't know, but it looks like pumpkin spice latte. I had my first pumpkin spice latte yesterday. I bought it at Starbucks. To be honest, I don't like Starbucks. I'm sorry, but I don't like Starbucks because in Vienna, and I'm living very near to Vienna, we have all those beautiful old vintage and very nice and comfy, cozy, they call it Kaffeehäuser, coffee houses, coffee shops. I think I have to insert some photos of the most wonderful Kaffeehäuser. Of Vienna, and I love to be there because it's not stressful at all. You have all the time you want. There won't be a waiter coming, do you want anything or can you go now? You can also just order one cup of tea or coffee and stay for 3 hours and no one will kick you out of the shop. You have all the newspapers, all the German written newspapers you can read. Sometimes they have a billiard desk. Is it right? Or table? I don't know the right English word for that. And it's so pretty. Always these Kaffeehäuser. I will use the German word because there won't be, maybe I could translate it in English, but it's so typical Austrian, typical Vienna, to be correct, that I won't translate it because you won't find it anywhere else. And the problem is that many Austrians, young Austrians, now prefer to go to Starbucks because we love America and we see all those American series and cinema movies and so on, and we want to be part of, or we want to see a bit of the US, you know, and it's maybe cooler, it's hipper, I don't know, and they now go to Starbucks. And I think it's a tiny little bit of culture we lose, of our Austrian, I'm a German, but I'm living in Austria, so I say in our Austrian culture is getting lost. And another reason why I don't really like Starbucks is they putting their shops all over the place before they know if it works on that spot. But what definitely will happen is that the other cafes, Kaffeehäuser not really, but because they are institutes, they won't go away, I think. But smaller cafes will die, because if Starbucks is right next to a little cafe, they won't be able to live to live on, or to get enough customers. And then it could be that Starbucks says, "Oh no, we don't earn enough money on that hotspot. We will close this shop and open another one at another spot." But the little cafe died already. So I don't like this strategy of Starbucks. And it's very expensive, but you only get pumpkin spice latte there. So I said to myself, try it once and then make it at home, because Sarah from Love Sockwool podcast shared her recipe, how she did it, but I had to know how it tastes, and then I can copy it at home, and I will, because I love to make things at home, so do-it-yourself style and stuff. And it was so tasty. Way too sweet. I would do it with less syrup, but it was very tasty. I didn't know that you can do something in a drink with pumpkin. I know pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, and all those spicy pumpkin things you can eat, but in a coffee, a syrup made of pumpkin, I didn't know that it is possible. Now I show you the other minis from No Makers. It's one of the random grab 10 minis packages. Now I will show you the first 4. I like them all. And some are in the glitter base, which makes me happy. This is very pretty. That looks very springy to me. Blue and green. I don't know the colorway names, but this could be pickles. I think there's one colorway name which is pickles. And it's so funny. They have so funny names. And this is, I don't know, oh no, it's not right. It's not showing up right. You see it as a turquoise, but it's not turquoise. It's a bluish green. I'm sorry. But on the photo, you will see it better. I took pictures already and you will see it on the pictures. This looks very gray and it's more green. Olive green and brown. I will insert the photos. So now I'm putting them back in my lovely yarn, mini yarn bowl. Okay, and now I have an idea. I want to start a call, a knit along with you all, and I'm so inviting you to join our group on Ravelry. Please come to our group and chat with us. I want to see your photos and want to hear what you're knitting on, and I really love to have a bit chatter in our groups. I already opened the group for this the thread for this episode, and if you want to know what's going on, or if you're wondering why isn't there a new episode, it's already over a week ago, because this time I'm recording a bit later. I already wrote a post for you to let you know when this episode will be up. So if you have questions, if you're wondering why isn't the episode already online, or what else, come to our group. There are the news and there are all the information, okay? And now I want to say, we all love fall. We all. I recognize that every knitter loves fall. Every knitter I know, and all the podcasters and others, all these cool guys. And I want to do a fall along. What do you think about it? Let us start today and end it at the end of October. Okay, at Halloween. Let's say from now to the end of October, we have a fall along. Whips are allowed. Just show, that's the only rule we have. It has to be fall. No, we have two rules. It has to be fall related, but it's up to you to explain to me or to us why is it fall related. It doesn't have to be. Now I don't really have. It hasn't to be it don't have to be a fall colorway name or something. If you interpreted your colorway, for example, or your pattern or something else as fall related, then it is. Just say to us, why do you say it's fall related? It could be the colorway, the pattern. It's up to you. But the second rule is post a picture, and post a lot of pictures in our episode thread. No, not in our episode thread. I'm sorry, I will open a thread for the call. We won't have a finished object thread. But no, we won't. It's our first call. Let's take it easy. And I will, at the end of October, I will choose a winner from the postings. And the winner will receive very soft and wonderful and local wool from Austria. It's 50% merino and 50% silk. The colorway is showing up perfect. It's 100 gram, 50-50 of this very soft and nice yarn. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning again. It's from Lower Austria. I bought it there. She has her own, she has sheeps, and back then she had also yaks, very exciting, and Kashmir goats. They are goats, aren't they? And the lady is dyeing up the yarn on her own. She has also a web page, and you can order it. There you see the address from her, and I'm so sorry, the website address. You can order it online. I don't know how much the shipping costs worldwide. I only know for Austria, and it's very cheap, and she's very quick and creative, and she is an indie dyer, so we should support her. And you can win this indie dyed yarn by knitting along fall related stuff with us, and I would choose a winner from the call knit along thread I will open today. So, is there anything left? Yes, the word of the day. Because we will start the fall along, and officially we don't have fall. Okay, but we want it now, so it's fall now. It's rainy and cloudy and windy, so it's fall. And in these times, in German, we say, wir machen es uns gemütlich. How do you say it in English? The word gemütlich is in English cozy. Comfy, cozy. Yes? And gemütlich is typical for German. We drink tea and coffee and eat cake and snuggle us in our blankets watching TV. It's cozy. And cozy in German is gemütlich. It's very, very typical for the Germans. We love to have it gemütlich. And I love to have it gemütlich, cozy. So it was very nice to talk to you again, and I really want to see you in our group. That's the reason why I'm podcasting. I want to get to know you, and I want to see your progress on your projects. And I'm so excited about our first knit along, our fall along. And I'm curious what you're knitting on. So we see us next week again. Have a nice day and bye bye.